It's Tony. So today I have a really cool video that I haven't done in a while for you guys, and it's an updated foundation routine. And I know that a lot of you guys have seen my older ones. I've always used the Makeup Forever one, and you guys are like, why are you going to show us another one if you probably use the same foundation? Because in those last two videos I have been using the exact same foundation for like the past year since I've started wearing makeup. I've only been wearing makeup for about a year now. But I actually came across another product. I had used this product a long time ago when I had barely started getting into makeup, and I looked a hot mess when I did it. Because what I did was I used the MAC one, and this is the foundation that I'm using. It's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which this foundation already is very heavy. Like, it's full coverage, it's really heavy, and it can look very cakey if you don't use it the right way. Now, the way that I use it, I'm not saying it's the right way, I guess, but it's the way that I use it, and it works really well for me. Alright guys, so the next thing is foundation. Now, if you guys followed my old videos, you guys know that I have been obsessed with the Makeup Forever foundation. I have like 2 videos of me using this on my skin. It is a great product. It just wasn't lasting as long as I wanted it to last on my skin. It just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So what I'm going to be using today is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This stuff is amazing. I know a lot of people don't like MAC, but I think it's just the way that you use the product. If you use it in a way, it just might look great on your skin. Like, for example, this one is very heavy foundation, so it lasts, especially on my skin. I'm running around all day and I'm doing this, or if I go out or I'm being in front of a camera, I like it because it makes my skin look very flawless. Just as this one. The only difference is one is a little bit more beigey and one's a little bit more yellow. This one's a little bit more yellow and this is a little beigey. But I love this product. So all I'm going to do is just squeeze my brush. I always do this. And I'm just going to create a little bit of a line like that. Go back and forth. And I'm just going to start kind of pouncing it on the face and then just work it in. I don't really use concealer anymore. I know I used to use it. I still have my concealer, but I don't use it as much as I guess expected to. Alright guys, so I only have one side of my face on, so you guys can kind of see the difference. This one just evens out my skin tone a lot more. My skin just looks very healthy and young, as opposed to this side. I mean, my skin still looks very young and healthy, but it's not one tone. And this side just looks more awakened. So that's what this foundation does for me. I really do like it, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. Alright guys, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to fill in our eyebrows. Not everyone has to do this. I do, just because if you can tell, this eyebrow is obviously a little bit more darker and this one's very light. So you can leave it as light as you want, but I want it to be a little bit darker. I guess I just want to define. I'm using this right here from NYX. I've been using this forever. It's an amazing product. Mine's very used up. It's kind of gross, but I love it. And this is in the ash one. This is ash or whatever. I use ash because if you use something with too much red, when you take a picture, it's going to look really funny. So I'm going to use something with a little bit of ash. And all I'm going to do is just kind of follow the natural shape that I already have. I'm not going to really get too wild and start creating all this stuff. To the face and cheeks and stuff. As you can see, my foundation probably is already ready. Like a lot of you guys will probably just leave it like this. I'm gonna go in and contour the face, and I'm gonna be using this right here, which has become my favorite product for like the past 2 months since I got it. Ever since I picked it up, it's been my favorite. This is like the one I carry in my makeup bag and stuff. So I'm gonna suck in the cheekbones, or suck in, whatever. My cheekbones are too contoured like this. I just go in with my foundation brush and kind of blend it a little bit. But do you see how it's still kind of there? It's not as dramatic as like this. So all I'm going to do is just go back and forth with my foundation brush. And it's still going to have that really hollowed, contoured look, but it looks really natural. Alright guys, moving on to eyelashes. Eyelashes are a big purpose in your makeup because they'll give the eye a little bit more of this shape. And I do my eyelashes very simply. I don't get really crazy with them. I don't wear fake eyelashes or anything like that. My eyelashes are very light, if you guys can see, and I don't curl them or anything just because, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks curled. Sometimes I'll do it, but then it looks too fake and I don't like that. I want it to look as guyish as possible. And as you can see on this side, I have some, and all it does is just kind of create like a veil across the eyes, and it just makes the eyes look very almond shape and stuff. So all I'm going to do is just go in with my mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline one. If you have the black and green or pink or whatever, that is my favorite, and that was actually inspired by like some fashion show a long time ago. I love that mascara. And all I'm going to do is wiggle it right there, and then I like to focus a little bit on the outer part. So that way it looks more cat eye. And I did get some on my skin, but I'm going to go over that with a foundation brush. Alright guys, so once you've added everything up and you've done your mascara and stuff, which I have a little smudge right here, but I'm going to go inside and clean that up, you're pretty much done. This is what I do to get my skin ready every single day that I wear makeup. This is what I wear, and I don't use concealer, I don't use any crazy highlight contouring tricks, just kind of the basics that I'm sure pretty much every single one of you guys know. And I do love this foundation. It's an amazing foundation. I don't set it with powder just because if I set it with powder, guys, it's like setting two foundations on, and that's what's going to make you look cakey. Since I don't set it with powder and I just leave it as is, it's going to leave the skin looking really dewy. It's not going to make the skin look really powder and dry and stuff. So that's my trick on how to get the foundation to look a little bit dewy, not so dry and cakey. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Excuse my crazy hair. I thought I had product, but I left it inside. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. It would really mean the world to me. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.